Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blow. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. Well, we was out last week. We had to take a little short recess, but we back. We back better than ever. We back with more information. We back letting y'all know, man, that this thing is real. What we got going on now is real. So, you got to understand that's what's happening right now. Okay. The name of our show tonight is Kinfolk.
That's it. It's
It's
all
all
in the family.
it's all in the family. Y'all know how to do this. Put your cash apps up, like and share the page, put the comments over in the comment section.
You
Okay,
already
we'll
know.
we'll do it like that today.
You
Man, we
already
got
know.
we got a clip to show you. We ain't gonna show you but one clip today. We're gonna do a lot of talking. We already know that the election is on. If you haven't voted, go vote. We'll tell you that much. You know where we stand. We've been standing here for the longest. We've been trying to make sure that everybody understand, man, that this thing is serious.
We
This,
talk. I mean, we done covered so much, man. First of all, it's time to tell the truth. Give us a call 704-449-6563. Put your followers on there at your followers. You know how to do it. Just get the people in here. We've been talking about so many different stuff, so much different stuff in the last couple months. We've been talking about making somebody look bad when you don't have to make nobody look bad.
right.
If you're a bad person and you're doing bad things, it's gonna show. Don't nobody got to come tell me art bad.
Exactly.
If art bad, I can see that for myself.
Right. And he ain't got to add nothing to it to make me bad. Oh, Art bad. Oh, he robbed the bank and he shot somebody. Well, you know he ain't shot nobody. Why you add that in there if he robbed the bank? Yeah, I'm just saying. See, that kind of stuff. You don't have to add nothing to it to make somebody bad. He was gonna be bad all by himself. That's where me and Bro been standing for the longest. The day we got some information and some things that we gonna show y'all that we know you didn't know. How we know you didn't know? Because you never went to and looked anywhere for it. You all you listened to was the mainstream media. Tell you how bad this person is and that person is, and get you to like another person. Man, we got to start doing our homework. I'm telling you. It's about kinfolk. You don't know who's kin to who. You don't know who was kin to who. You don't even know how the thing works. That's where we at today. I mean, we know this election is upon us. Most of y'all done did what you had to do, or you about to go do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, man, and let the chips fall where they may. If I tell you what, if they fall on the wrong side of the track, get ready to strap up. Strap up your boots.
I mean, like I said, we just this time let's not do the opposite of our observable reality.
Yeah.
Let's not wait on the first day when they already on day 1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, don't wait to day one, and day one has been yesterday. Or let's not do today what we did yesterday, complaining to the day before, contingent upon the next day. Who that sound like? Is that a word salad?
Yeah, that what it sound
That's
like
what
to
we're
me.
talking about. Come on, man. This thing has been happening. It's been going on. We got information, man, that's, today we're going to show everybody. We just want you to listen a while. We're going to roll a tape. We're going to roll it back again. If you get in the queue over here, like and share the page, throw your cash apps up. That's how we do it. Okay.
You got to share the video though. We do our half. Y'all get the cash apps every week. I'm not sure y'all sharing.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
need to get that sharing. Make sure you share. There's some
Yeah, it
information
helps the algorithm.
that you didn't know. A lot of times, me and Art get on here. We talk about stuff that a lot of people don't want to hear us talk about, but it's the stuff that ain't nobody else talking about.
Absolutely. People ask me all the time, why you don't never say nothing bad about Trump? Have you read the news lately? Have you turned on the TV station? Have you turned on MSNBC, ABC, and CNN and all them? They doing enough talking. But what they not talking about is the other side. Have you ever focused on, you see what I'm saying? They never said nothing about the other side. So we focus on the other side. Enough people already on that side.
Too many people, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't believe we go out, man, and follow the wrong people, just like sheep going to the slaughter. We put it up so many times, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You listen to propaganda. Before we get to this video, Blow, somebody told me the other day, oh man, Trump gonna take your rights. He ain't gonna make it where you can never vote again. You believe something like that?
No, I don't.
I mean, somebody actually told me that. I don't know where they got scared up at or who told them that, oh, Trump was going to be a dictator. He's going to make it where can't nobody vote. Y'all believe that? Do you really believe that that's happening? We got checks and balances in this country. I tell y'all what, wherever you heard that from, because you ain't looked that up because you can't. If you believe some mess like that, to tell it to me, you ain't did nothing but listen to the propaganda. So I want you to go to that source and ask them, how is that possible? With the checks and balances that we got in place in this country, we got a constitution that we need to follow. Oh, he'll take no, he ain't gonna take no constitution because he can't do that without Congress, without the Senate. And there's too many people that's not gonna let that happen. So I'm just saying, man, stop being scared to death every time you hear somebody say something about somebody, man. The worst people is in charge right now. You can never get it no worse than somebody putting something in your, forcing you to put something in your body that you don't want in there and threatening your job with it and threatening that you can't even go into a restaurant unless you put it in you or get something to eat. Man, that's straight out the Bible.
It might take this video down if they hear what he just said about it.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. That's what we at. But we scared of going into a dictatorship.
Yeah. I mean, you scared to death to say what you want on a computer. But you scared of a dictatorship, right? Come on, man. Wake up, start thinking. That's all you got to do. Start using your brain. When you hear something, man, think about it. Don't just regurgitate propaganda. If you hear something long enough, you'll start to repeat it, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, orange man bad, orange man bad. Listen to that about 100,000 times on every channel. Eventually, you'll start saying orange man bad.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you know orange man had cheap gas.
Exactly. Yeah.
And orange man, the food prices wasn't as high.
Absolutely. The economy was going great.
I mean, the man can't even post on social media. He banned from social media.
Yeah. Yeah. He on X now. They let him back on X, but Facebook and all Instagram stuff, can't get on that. These places been captured, man. They've been captured by a big pharma, captured by a Department of Justice. Man, we got some nasty people. This DOJ we got out here, man, they ain't nothing, man. Homeland Security is nothing, man. These people are trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. Our federal government, our CIA, FBI, DOJ, all these people, man, are captured. They would tell you that democracy is at stake, but these people right now are fighting against people, fighting to keep people on the voter rolls that's not even a citizen. Did you know that? Did you know that about our justice system? Right now, they're going to court fighting Virginia to keep illegals on the voter roll, the admitted illegals, people that say, I'm not a citizen of this country. They fighting to keep them on there. I'm talking about the Department of Justice is fighting to keep illegals on the voter roll. Now, y'all let me know what that means. Since most people out here too dumb to figure it out, let me know. I must be the only one can't figure this stuff out, bro. Now, somebody tell me, why would the Department of Justice be fighting against Glenn Young and them in Virginia to keep illegals on a voter roll? Now, boy, you don't need a high IQ to figure this stuff out. I'm telling you, don't need a high IQ to figure this out. Why would our own Justice Department be fighting against states to keep illegals on the voter roll? Now, I mean, y'all got to make this stuff start making sense, man. Why would they be doing that? You tell me. I'm too dumb to figure it out because I can't figure that out. I can't figure out why these people want to keep people on the doggone voter roll. It's something illegal people. You know they can't vote in our elections, but you got a whole Department of Justice fighting for something illegal. You can't make this stuff up. They fighting to do something illegal. The Justice Department. Yet looking to lock every other person up here, lock them up for anything they can find, but they themselves are illegal. So you saying that they fighting for democracy. Okay, a little schooling for people that don't understand. The Department of Justice, the CIA, the intelligence agencies, they're supposed to be ran by the president. So they all up under Biden. So all that stuff fall up under Biden. They doing this stuff. Biden ain't saying nothing. So these people are corrupt. You got to understand where the corruption at, but they want you to go out. Why would you do that? Can somebody answer that question? Can that be a $10 question? Can you answer real? It's obvious. Man, these people are crooks, man. They fighting to keep illegals on the voter roll. Why they do that? What country the Department of Justice is doing that? And it's illegal to be on the voter roll.
It's illegal for illegal to be in the country.
Absolutely.
Let alone voting.
Yeah, and they fighting to keep them on the voter roll in all these states. They really feel like people is too dumb to recognize that. And I'm about to agree with him. I'm about to agree with people really about too dumb to recognize that. I am, boy. I'm just close to it. I am, man. But we getting ready to show you a clip of this. And boy, we need y'all reaction on this. Because this is something that you didn't never know. This is the people, all the people that say, well, Barack Obama was a good president. He was this, that, and the other. We're going to let you listen to some stuff that you really probably had no idea that was going on. And we get ready to roll the tape, Blow.
Actor. Now, let's deal with Barack Obama and how he gets to be so wealthy. His grandfather, maternal grandfather, was first cousin to George Herbert Walker Bush, President of the United States. George Herbert Walker Bush and Obama's maternal grandfather were nephews of George Herbert Walker, after whom the first Bush president was named. George Herbert Walker founded Halliburton in 1946. Halliburton was into energy development. George Walker Bush, the son of George Herbert Walker, was president of the United States. He was a cousin of Barack Obama, who at the time, most of the time, was known as Barry Soetoro. Barry Soetoro was his stepfather. All right? Hold that for a minute. Dick Cheney was not flunky to George W. Bush. He had been CEO of Halliburton, but he was CEO of his uncle's corporation. And he was also George W. Bush's cousin, and he was George Herbert Walker Bush's cousin, and he was also Barack Obama's cousin. Now, when Barack Obama ran against McCain for president, McCain's vice presidential candidate was also a cousin. So Obama was running against McCain and his cousin for being president. And all of them are beneficiaries of the funds that Halliburton set up. They have a financial interest in the stake of Halliburton. In 2001, when you got that 911 thing, what was going on is in 2003, George Herbert Walker Bush, a cousin to everybody involved, said that weapons of mass destruction were in Iraq. What had happened before 911 is Halliburton, the family company, was negotiating with Hussein and the Iraqi government to get the monopoly on oil exploitation in Iraq. Hussein signed a contract with the French and the Russians. So when we kind of prevailed in 2007, Halliburton got the contract without bid to exploit Iraqi oil. And the last I checked, which was about 10, 12 years ago, Halliburton was netting $2.3 million every 7 hours.
That's just a little bit of what we got going on here tonight. So you can understand how Barack Obama was kin to Dick Cheney, cousin, and kin cousins to George Bush. This is for people that don't understand how this thing goes. Okay, yeah, y'all ought to be paying close attention to this. And the thing is all about money. Now, I can remember when Halliburton, they gave that no bid contract to Halliburton. And everybody already knows that all Iraq was about going in there stealing something, stealing the oil. Okay, that's what it was about. They still looking for them same weapons of mass destruction to this day. Hussein is dead, all his sons is dead, 1 million people, all this stuff. Yeah, but they still looking for them weapons that were supposedly over there, right? They ain't found nothing yet. This is what we're talking about. We ain't through with this clip. I'm just breaking in to tell you about that this is all about money. You can see where the kin, that's why we named it kinfolk. Now, I don't know how many people understood that Barack Obama was a kid, it was kin to all of these people, and you want to make him out a good guy. Now it should be starting to, you should be starting to understand why they don't want Donald Trump in the middle. He ain't in the kinfolk. He ain't nothing to do with be no kin. What is they talking about? Sticking a man in here unvetted and he ain't part of the family. We're going to get back to this because it's a lot more that need to be said right now. And for you guys that's paying attention, you're going to learn something today. Okay? And you're going to figure it out. We're here to let you help you figure it out.
Of the day. And that's a lot of money. That's a net, not a gross. And that's what the Bush family enterprise got. If we go back to 1990, what goes on is when Hussein invades Kuwait, he nationalizes everything, and incorporated in Kuwait is Zapata Offshore Oil, Inc., which is a holding company for all of the Bush and Walker family enterprises. They were effectively broke. So when we prevailed in Gulf War I, the Bush and Walker family were not broke. Now, let's go back to Barry Soetoro's stepfather, Lolo Soetoro, which isn't his real name. Lolo Soetoro had been international executive vice president for Standard Oil. He had also run the death squads for the Indonesian government, caught up with what wound up happening in an attempted coup that went on from 1958 to 1961. It seems that The Hague had an indictment against Lolo Soetoro for crimes against humanity for killing 500,000 people that U.S. prevented from being served on him because at the time in question, Lolo Soetoro was subcontracting with the CIA to operate the intelligence services in North Vietnam, North Korea, Cambodia, Laos, and in the People's Republic of China for the CIA. Lolo Soetoro's new mother-in-law, who was grandmother on the maternal side to Barack Obama, was dispensing CIA funds to Lolo Soetoro to carry out these operations in the Northwest Pacific area. Lolo Soetoro was also running the oil business in Indonesia. Standard Oil wanted to get in and take it over, but they couldn't under American law. And at the time, they thought Indonesia sat on top of the world's largest oil reserves. So Lolo Soetoro, who was now the godfather of Indonesian oil, who also ran the death squads, had plenty of muscle. So he captured the oil industry in Indonesia. And when he died, supposedly of the cumulative effects of 3 separate car wrecks, he was allegedly one of the 10 or 15 richest men on earth. He left everything to a trust fund in Indonesia that the American government can't touch. And it had 3 equal beneficiaries: Barry Soetoro, aka Barack Obama, and his 2 half siblings, one of whom died, so the children of that sibling got 1/3 of the estate. The surviving half brother got 1/3, and Barack Obama got 1/3 of the estate of one of the world's richest men. And Business Insider, I believe it was 2017, reported his net income for that year at $580 million after all expenses, on his first draw from his trust fund of a bit over $1 billion. So even Trump doesn't have those kind of cash assets available. Now you can see some of the things he did. Remember the Gulf oil rig blowout that caused all of the billions of dollars of damages? Well, they indicted 23 BP executives, and Obama pardoned them before their arraignment under his pardoning power. Why was he interested? His trust fund was a large investor in British Petroleum. So you see all of this money going on. So you had President Bush, Vice President Dick Cheney. You had President Barack Obama, candidate for Vice President Sarah Palin. They're all kinfolk. You had the CEO of Halliburton, an energy corporation, is uncle to all of them. So what do you get when you add all of this up? Somebody quipped on X, are you trying to say it was a Game of Thrones? Yeah, exactly. That's just what it looked like. Now, it's nothing new in American history. There's the Adams family. Two Adams, father and son, were presidents of the United States. There's the Roosevelt family, where an uncle and a nephew were presidents of the United States. We know about the Kennedys, that political dynasty. We know about the Clintons. We had Bill Clinton and his wife running for president. Now we had the Bushes. That's one of those families. So what do we got here? We have all of these family interests who are involved in high-level politics.
Okay, now y'all can see where we're going with this. Now, that is to give you an idea of what they got going on out here, man. Blow, did you hear what the man, did you hear that? All these people were in the family. How many people know that Barack Obama was kin to Sarah Palin?
I ain't never know.
I'm just saying, man, come on, man. Sarah Palin. So they keeping it all in the family, bro. That's why Donald Trump wasn't supposed to be in the family. He ain't part of no family dynasty that need to be over here in what they got going on. That's the problem. That has been the problem for the longest. That is the reason that this country is in such bad shape right now. You have all these crooks, man, in charge. You want to call Donald Trump a crook? Barack Obama pardoned all of them executives that did. Everybody remembers the big oil spill out there, man, when ducks was covered in oil and all this, man. They indicted all of those people, man. Yeah. And some slickster named Barack Obama came by and pardoned the people. Come on, man. How is that? You come by and pardon them? Pardon all them people that did all this damage to everything?
And he getting money off of this very company.
Absolutely.
It was profitable to him.
Exactly. It was profitable for him. They were broke. When Saddam Hussein went and invaded Kuwait, it broke these people. That's why they had to come around and get rid of him to get money back. Okay? They had to go back basically and steal something. This is who we've been dealing with in these countries, man. And most people, especially black people, have no earthly idea about this stuff because I didn't. Till I started doing some research, till Blow started doing research, till we started looking up this stuff, man, and really getting outside of the mainstream media. You got to get away from the mainstream media because they set out a certain narrative. They set narratives out, man, for us to follow. If we don't follow those narratives, then they get Barack Obama coming out, basically cussing out black men and telling them what to do, offending all black men. I know I was offended by him coming back out, simply basically saying, get in line and do what we tell you to do. Yeah, and go down there and vote for Kamala Harris. Really? Joker, you ain't never did nothing for nobody, especially black people. I know that, and everybody else should, but you shouldn't be like a sheep going to a slaughter. I don't get it.
This stuff crazy, man. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Again, 704-449-6563. Share. You know how we do. Leave something in the comments. Hey, it's time to tell.
Put your cash apps up. Don't forget to do that. Man, this is our kinfolk. We know y'all done made your minds up on who you voting for and all that. So we ain't even trying to persuade you. What we trying to do now is just give you some information. You're going to need this information for the future. One way or the other, you're going to need this information. I think it's about time people start really getting the truth out, man, and learning what's really going on in this country. See, the media has went bust. They have went, you know, you used to could kind of trust the media a little bit. You can't trust nothing they say now.
No, you can't. It's all one-sided.
Yeah, they've been captured. when who was it? Bill Clinton got rid of all the media, independent media companies. Now they're owned by two or three people. All of the media stations is owned by 2 or 3 people, man. Which that ain't right. George Soros, they just allowed this clown to buy 200 radio stations. 200 radio. Who does that without blinking an eye? Why you buy 200 radio stations for what, man? Because he's the one that set Kamala up. I bet y'all didn't know that either. George Soros set Kamala up, okay? He set her up for Attorney General of California. Yeah, he did. Why? He had a bank that was going bankrupt. Y'all didn't know that, did you? She bailed them out. You didn't know that either, did you? She dropped the indictments on all of them people. I think it was like over on that bank. How many? About 2,000. It was about 2,000 people indicted on that, man. All the people lost their money. But Kamala Harris comes through, makes Attorney General, and just pardons everybody. You know, dropped all the charges. All the charges disappear. Then you got a whole bunch of poor black folks wind up locked up for nickel and dime rocks for 5 and 10 years. Hey man, this stuff don't make no sense, man. These people are corrupt. They crooks. They never should have been in charge of nobody or nothing. They've been tricking the people. They've been propagandizing everybody.
The people been tricking themselves by this point.
Yeah, because they won't listen to nothing but these people.
I mean, they won't even look at. They won't even open up their eyes and see.
Yeah,
there ain't no way in the world you satisfied what's been going on the last couple of years where you just go run down there and still be arguing against Trump. After you done seen everything the man had going is totally gone to shit.
But that's the problem, bro. We can't get most of the people just to keep it 100. Don't you call it 100 all the time. You always talking about how you want them to keep it. Just keep it 100, man. You got most people can't even admit, even though they halfway in the street right now, they can't even admit that they were better off 4 years ago.
Not even financially. Won't nobody come on here right now and say, I paid $3 for a gallon of gas today, regular gas. 4 years ago, I was paying $2.19.
Right. They won't come on.
I mean, this is just basic stuff.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. Guess how much this costs? This the little one now. This is the smallest one. This is the little one. Come on, man. I paid $4 for this. This is $4.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on now. We know good and well that's $1.19.
All day long.
All day long, man. You ain't paying no $2 for it.
Absolutely.
$2 max.
Yeah. And I mean, when you get people that can't even admit that it's a bad thing to have the border wide open, or it's a bad thing to let everybody come in and you give people money and walk right over you to do it. Yeah. I ain't heard nobody complain about it.
Argue with me and Art about Trump messing up the health care. No, he doing this against seniors, but they allow people come over here getting the same stuff for free.
They ain't saying a word about it.
They might well give it to us for free.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on,
man. You talking about, he gonna cut Social Security. You worry about Social Security?
Yeah.
There's somebody coming over here getting all your Social Security money for free.
Yeah.
They getting everything for free.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I don't know why you can't see it. Why can't you see it? You got wars going on. They sending billions of dollars out the door the other way in a war that we have no interest in. Nobody never told me what's our stake in that war over there. I know you just ain't protecting somebody else.
But see, my thing is they have you fighting for the stuff that don't even help you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you arguing with me and Art about them taking Social Security, but do you not know that that's $1,000 or $1,500 that come out your check on the front end that you can have money on the back end?
Absolutely.
That's more money you can invest into your own business. Well, put it up for something. I don't need nobody putting my money up for me.
Absolutely.
I don't need you to put my money up for me.
Everybody knows that Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme out there. I don't know a single other person that could get your money and promise you a return on it at the end of the day, but they spend your money and they ain't got it if you need it.
And then they keep it at a standard price like people don't die.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Everybody get the same Social Security, right? That's what I don't understand. So everybody put the same money into the 401k and get the same old Social Security, but they don't say nothing about the 10 million people that died.
No, well, they take that.
They take that.
Yeah.
They don't boost up everybody else's. They don't use it for everybody's health care. You sitting up there arguing with me about how good Obamacare was, and we know it wasn't no good.
Wasn't nothing.
We know it wasn't no good, but you got people coming over here right now that can go straight to the doctors and pay nothing.
Exactly.
They might as well have free health care for all.
Yeah, they're going to do it like that.
They're going to give it away anyway.
I'm telling you, but see, that's what I don't understand. I hear people complaining about healthcare and healthcare costs is too high. And they said, man, you know what I tell them? I tell you what, go tell Kamala and them to give it. They giving the stuff away. They giving free healthcare away. Look at all these people getting free healthcare. And you mean tell me you can't, they ain't giving you none? You going right down there voting for these people. You put them in office, okay? You put them in office. If you put them in office, don't you think you ought to be able to go down there and say, look, man, I need some free healthcare?
And that's the thing, too. I remember you said that. I said that about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And you know the best thing to do if you in America?
Yeah.
Go to the border.
Yeah. Come on back to the border.
You're going down there to the border. That's where all the help at.
Absolutely.
Let's believe you'll come back better off.
Yeah. I see people driving around in big brand new dualies, big trucks, big cars. I mean, dog. Can't even stay on this side of the line. Don't even know which side of the road to drive on. Oh, I'm just saying, man, how you do all that? Somebody done gave you all that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing in your community? Well, I'm gonna tell you why we didn't go live last week. You know why we didn't go live last week? Because I was in the Levine's children run.
Absolutely.
I posted a donation and ran 3 miles for children's cancer. So they families don't never had to pay for that. That's what I did. And that's keeping it 100. That ain't no cap.
Exactly. And that's why we did not have anything last week.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can afford to talk.
Right. Exactly. And we on here every week, guess what? Trying to help out the community. For people that's listening and for people that's done got it, that's a lot. You know, that's one less people that understand that these people that we putting in charge ain't nothing.
I mean, they ain't no good. They fighting for. I mean, they have mental health issues.
Absolutely.
They do. I mean, they have mental health issues, man.
Yeah.
It take a mental health issue to tell me that, oh, gas $3 right now. You ought to be happy when I was paying $2.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what I don't get. I mean, that's mental health issues.
Yeah, that's healthy.
When you talk about, oh, women should have my body, my choice, but you find how many people at the airport for night, man, all these flight attendants and people couldn't even go to work, lost their job because they didn't want to get the thing in their body.
Yeah.
Ain't that my body, my choice?
Yeah.
They got Kamala on the commercial right up there right now. I just seen the commercial not too many minutes ago. She up there talking about everybody should have their right to my body, my choice.
And she was the same one and the same people that was standing behind all that mess. If you ain't get this stuff put in you, you better not go to work. You won't have a job. Calling on the job, the fire people. Well, you wouldn't even have a living. What would that do? That would kill you. Your family. What about your family? You ain't thinking about them people's family.
That's what they doing for the community.
Yeah.
So I think I'm doing more for the community than the people that you support.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
And depending on what community you talking about, they doing a whole lot for a community that's not even here, that ain't paid not one dime in taxes. How can a man pay taxes and all this his whole life and he can't go down there and get nothing free? But somebody else can just walk in the country and you lay the red carpet out for him.
And you better not go to the airport without no passport. They go body slam you and take you in custody.
Yeah, when they can get a piece of paper and ride flights all over the country. Dog, on a piece of paper, they don't even know who they is. Come on, man. Yeah. They make you go through all this stuff to figure out who you is, and here goes somebody. They don't even know half of the people that's in this freaking country. Yeah.
You just said they fighting to keep them on the voter roll and everything.
Yeah, I'm just saying you're fighting to keep people on the voter roll. You don't even know who it is. The DOJ is doing this, man. I mean, come on, are you serious? The Department of Justice is doing this. They fighting Virginia and 3 or 4 more other states. I think Alabama or something like that. They fighting them, man. Hey, leave them people on the voter roll. Don't clean up the voter roll. Why? And you got some crooked judge go along with that mess. Oh, you can't do it within a certain amount of time. Man, be quiet with that. It's either legal or it's illegal. You sitting up on a bench and agreeing with that kind of mess, you taint it too. And that's part of the problem. We got a bunch of judges out here that's partisan judges. I mean, they go along with whatever they want.
How many fellas do you know got a good job? 2?
More than that.
I know. No. We're going to start with 2.
Yeah, I know hundreds.
We're going to start with 2.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm 1.
1 and 1 is 2.
Good jobs.
Yeah. What community do you do? What do you do for community? I know that Lakeview.
Just the same old Lakeview. Still the same old dumping ground. Yeah, it is. It is, but it's coming up over there.
Is it improving?
Yeah, it's definitely improving.
Yeah, has it
definitely
improved?
improving. Yeah, the president over there, I can't think of his name right now. He got a lot of good stuff going on in Lakeview. A whole lot of good stuff going on.
Well, it's a lot of.
I mean, they got it over there now. All the seniors get their house cleaned every week. They got a lot of good positive stuff going on.
Yeah.
In Lakewood.
But who is doing that? That ain't the policies of the people that's in charge.
No.
That's not the policies. That's individuals in the community stepping out, stepping up, doing what they need to do, man.
People. That's it. It's just good people.
Yeah, I mean, really, this administration ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, they ought to be. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for following that trash. It's trash.
Yeah.
Besides Trump, you can't tell me nothing that you don't like about that party. Exactly. And then you can't tell me about that party. The party you for, all they do is spend money, your money.
Yeah.
And then trick you.
Everything but you.
And then they trick you and tell you that, Donald Trump want to cut taxes for the rich. Okay. So they make the rich pay more taxes so they can send the money to everybody else but you. Exactly. And then the rich people who sell everything up the prices and then you still pay.
Yeah.
So you double paying.
Exactly.
I don't get it. You double pay on purpose.
Yeah.
Going back to slavery one. No. That's what everybody, that's what y'all want.
Yeah.
That's what y'all want. Y'all want to go back to slavery.
It's the opposite effect. Glo keep telling you want to lash
on
so
your
bad.
You want to lash on your ass so bad. That's it. Because you can't make it make sense to me that you let people, that's all they talk about. That's all the Democrats talk about.
Yeah.
Jim Crow, 1974, 1956, 1943.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody talking about 2024.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody talking about 2032.
Well, they want to keep you in the past.
That's where you at. That's where you go.
They want to keep you in the past.
That's where you
they want to make you think you going back to slavery. Now, you ain't got nobody in their right mind out here knowing good and well that they're not going back in no slavery. Nobody in their right mind. Now, you might get somebody that's not in their right mind, but that's what they want you to believe, that you're going to just go back to slavery. Now, you ask anybody out here if they're going to go back to slavery.
Nope, I'm not going.
Man, stop it, man. Stop playing, man. That's just, see, what you're doing, that's called a CIA talking point.
That's it. Because for the life of me, I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna start getting worried.
Propaganda.
I'm gonna start getting worried with all the people that I work with that's not my race. Stop coming to work. Because for the life of me, I keep telling y'all that these people still come to work on time. They don't be late. They can't afford to be late. They must, for some reason, can't get fired.
Right.
I'm trying to figure that out. They can't lose their job because they definitely coming on time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Fred, I know that's just CIA talking points. Why are you going to go back if you keep?
If you keep on voting for Trump, that's where you're going. No, that ain't where I was at. I'm worse off now. Yeah. I don't understand why you don't understand. We wasn't in no wars.
Exactly.
And we already had this talk. You done made up some wars. He told me we was in a war when Trump was in office. We wasn't in no wars. Name the war. Tell me who we was in war with. Because I'm going to tell you everything we got going on right now. Right now, we over there. We sending all this money to, oh my God, Ukraine.
Yeah.
We helping, who I don't even know which side we on in that war. Whose side we on, Palestine or Israel?
We are both. We said, see, and that's another thing. We on both sides. We just sent money to Lebanon. They fighting Israel, and we sending money to Israel. How you gonna fund a two-sided war? That's what, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to understand this, man. These people we got in charge. How you gonna fund both sides?
I thought that too, but I didn't want to say it because I know they said we just sent money to Lebanon.
Yeah, and they fighting against Israel. So now we back in Israel. Okay. We're gonna stop this, man. So I told you it don't make sense. Man, y'all can't make this stuff make sense.
That right
man.
there show you it's the Hippocratic Party. That's what we should have put back there.
Yeah.
We should have had the hippo back there.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Dumbfounded. I mean, that's cool. I'll be dumbfounded. I ain't called you dumb one time, buddy.
Nah. What do you say? Trump is on Russia's side.
No, man, bro, I guarantee you right now, go on there. Me and Art showed you on this show. Donald Trump went and had a talk with Germany. Was it Germany?
Yeah, that was Germany, yeah.
And lit them people up. Told them people, how is you allies with us and y'all spending billions of dollars with Russia?
Right.
You buying all this oil for Putin, but as soon as Putin flip on you, you got to join forces with us to come help you. Wow. Now, if that's a friend, I don't want no friend like that. Well, because Donald Trump over there telling another country don't spend money with Russia.
Well, Fred, you saying that Donald Trump is with on Russia's side, but the lady asked Donald Trump on the show, Whose side is you on? What? Let me see if you've been paying attention. Let me see who you've been paying attention to. What did Donald Trump say when they asked them, who do you want to win this war? Do you remember that blow?
Yeah, he said, y'all don't remember what he said? I know what he said.
Y'all know what he said when they asked Donald Trump, who do you want to win this war? It was a lady. Do y'all remember what Trump said, or is you listening more to the propaganda under what's coming out of somebody's mouth?
But I know exactly what he said.
Yeah, that's the problem I got. Most people don't listen to what nobody say; they listen to what somebody say about somebody. See, it's a big difference, bro. It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Why don't you listen to what somebody say
out of
their mouth? That way you can use that. You can't use what nobody said somebody said, because that's something totally different. That can be changed. What can't be changed is what came out of his mouth.
You talking about Fox News. No, we talking about what he said out of his mouth.
Yeah,
the lady on the panel,
that was CNN or somebody.
The lady on the thing said, with us funding Ukraine all this money, who do you want to win this war?
That's exactly what she asked him, and that was a CNN host or somebody. And you want to tell him what he said, Blow?
He said, I want people to stop dying.
Absolutely. Point blank. The man said, I just want people to stop dying. That's it. You talking about friends. This man talking about dying. I see where your mind at. Get it out of the gutter. People are dying. These are real people. These are people's families, bro. Being killed over there. You know how many people done got killed over there? These are people.
And we just sending money over there. We know Ukraine can't
just to kill people.
We know Ukraine can't beat Russia. Why are we sending them money?
Exactly.
I don't understand it. We might not can't beat Russia.
Russia got more nuclear arms than anybody. Come on, man. Stop playing. And you over there, they just over there ciphering our U.S. Treasury. That's what's happening. That's crazy.
Is it Trump been over there sucking on that boy? Okay. Yeah. Well, I done told you, go look it up. Go look at Trump speak with Germany about oil. That man went over there and lit them people up. I wish I had the video in the queue.
Yeah.
Trump went over there and told them people, man, you know what? Man, you got me wanting to look it up while we live right now.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I'm serious, man. That is crazy. But you know, I get where you at, man. I get where you at. You know, you've been propagandized. You've been fed a bunch of doggone BS, you know, but you ain't paid attention to what nobody's saying out of their mouth. You can't get nothing no better than what somebody said out of their mouth. Not what I said about you, but what somebody said out of their mouth. I don't want nobody to tell nobody, oh, what somebody said I said. No, go back to what I actually said. Yeah.
Stop doing that underground bullshit. The longest dog is you crazy. Okay. I mean, like I say, it's all good. It seems like you kind of emotional about this thing.
Yeah.
But that's what they do. That's what they do.
Exactly.
Me and Art get on here all the time. Art passionate about it, but he ain't upset.
I ain't upset. Do what you do.
They want you in your body. You mad.
Yeah, exactly.
You mad. You rushing to the same man. Look, bro, you cannot even make a post on. You can make a post and say that Blow and Art is lies on time and tell the truth. They'll live it up forever. They'll leave it up.
Right.
But you go on there and say anything about this stuff, you probably got floating in your veins.
Yeah.
And they go pull it down immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You're a military man, so you're supposed to
look, man.
You're supposed to be
Lord
more.
Austin is a military man. Mike Milley was a military man, and they wasn't nothing. Trash. So don't tell me just because you say you was a military, I'm a military man, that you're a military man and it's something. Yeah, you have a good night, Fred. We appreciate you. But I'm just telling you, just because you say you're in the military don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything, brother. I'm telling you.
That's all love, Uncle Fred. You know I love you, Uncle Fred.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, we love you, Fred. We
put your cash out, boy. We'll sing you something.
Yeah, do that, man.
Put your cash out,
I'm just telling you, man. We looking into what's going on. We see all these people are in the family. We see that Barack Obama was cousins with Sarah Palin, Dick Cheney, George Bush, both of the Bush, all of them. They all in the family. How many people know that, man? How many people feel that, man? No, I'm telling you, man, that is crazy. You know, all these people.
You gonna send me a laugh? You ain't gonna give me no thumbs up. You ain't gonna give me no heart, Uncle Fred.
Yeah.
You gonna laugh at me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, man. This is what we ought to be paying attention to. Me and Blow is really passionate. I'm extremely passionate about people being woke up out here.
But my thing is, I'm not gonna be no hypocrite on purpose.
Right, exactly.
I ain't gonna spend more money and say I ain't spending more money.
Right. Well, you're gonna keep it 100, basically.
You gotta keep it 100. I don't want you around me if you ain't gonna keep it 100, man.
Absolutely.
You ain't keeping it 100.
Absolutely.
Ain't no boys got no business dunking on no little girls on no court.
Come on, man.
This ain't got no.
Or a man with a 10-foot wingspan out swimming the pool 2 times against a woman. Come on, man.
I mean, it don't make no sense. My mama come in last place for Woman of the Year.
That's crazy. Against a man. Yeah.
I mean, this is what we doing. This is what we doing, y'all.
Yeah. This is what we doing under this regime.
Yeah, you see the commercials?
Yeah.
Y'all see the commercials. The only thing they keep talking about, Donald Trump a felon. Donald Trump a felon. Okay, man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I was so mad, because I got an order. I'm making a big order, a t-shirt, right? And I'm in there pressing this morning, and the only thing I keep hearing them say on the thing is, who want a felon in office? Who want a felon this? Who want a felon that? Man, I'm in here doing something very productive right now.
Right.
I'm a productive man. Just because I made a mistake 15 years ago, that don't mean I'm nothing.
Right.
Come on, man. Y'all locking the man up, charging the man with trash.
Right.
Come on, man. If I got
Well,
$10 billion, if I got $1 billion, Art, and you give me $100,000, and I spend $100,000 on something, how they go tell me I spent your $100,000 and not my other 999 million I got of my own?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's trash.
Well, I mean, and it ain't like the people you ain't talking about ain't the real trash. How you gonna go pardon these people because it was in your best interest? How you gonna go out here and cover up the biggest oil spill in history, basically, and let all these people off the hook because of your interest? You know, come on, man, stop playing. You the biggest crook. How Biden is gonna go over there and get all this money from Ukraine? They're getting them lavish gifts to his sons, and he's going around there like he wasn't interested. He wasn't involved in any of this.
The big
stuff.
guy.
Yeah, like he wasn't the big guy.
We know he was the big guy.
Yeah. I mean,
and y'all don't even know what we're talking about. That's what I'm saying. Me and Art talking right now. Y'all don't even know what we're talking about.
No, have no earthly idea. That's what I'm talking about, man. We understand all this stuff. We know what's going on out here. And that's why we come over here, man. For y'all to understand what's going on out here. These people are no earthly good, man. None. None at all. Just cash up there.
Put it
okay,
up.
Fred. Make sure you put it up there.
Put it
man.
up there.
Yeah, we'll get you a cash out tonight.
Hey, look, you laughed at us and everything. We still got it.
Hey, man, look, we know we're going to get back to some more relevant topics after this, after next Tuesday. We're going to go back to some more serious topics that we usually go to. But right now, it's so important, man, that we make sure we make the right decision.
You got to make the right decision, man, because you go end up in a world of mess fooling with these people.
Well, not only you're going to have me in a world of mess.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about. If you could just be in the mess yourself, I would gladly. If you would be the only one paying high prices for gas and all that, then I wouldn't bother you.
That's what I'm saying. And then they let you, they would trick you, man.
Yeah.
Some people would trick you.
Exactly.
I say everything. What's the most important thing to people? If it was one thing that you say that everybody got to have. Food.
Okay.
All right. So we can agree that anybody that owns a food company is rich.
Basically, yeah.
They're rich. If you sell corn, you're rich. If you sell eggs, you're rich. If you sell bacon, you're rich.
Absolutely.
All right. So these are rich people.
Right.
They put on the commercial that Donald Trump want to cut taxes on the rich, right?
Right.
All right. So you against that.
Right.
All right. So whenever the people that you voting for get in office, they're going to tax me more, and I own the bacon company.
Right.
So
what you gonna do?
So bacon gonna stay the same price.
No. You think I'm gonna let you tax me and I'm rich, and I got bacon for sale?
So do you see how the people that you support are tricking you into? It's gonna cost you.
Exactly. At the end of the day, that's the problem. You can't see that.
But then you don't see the opportunity in allowing the rich people to stay on top. Whenever they don't pay so much of taxes, it creates more jobs. They might open 3-4 more bacon plants and hire 1,500 more people,
right? And
create and help 1,500 more families
to eat. Yeah.
But when you start cutting, you start eliminating, and we pay for it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Water. Yeah. See, like now. See, stuff like water, I don't really know.
The man rich that got water. They done made water where you rich. You man, what you think the water company, man? Man, them jokers is rich. Go buy a bottle of water.
It costing me beef bacon $8. Exactly. It's your fault. It's your fault. And I'm gonna tell you why it's your fault.
Yeah, man.
It's your fault because on day one they closed all these oil rigs. It's costing more money to get the stuff everywhere, so
Exactly.
it's making the price go up.
Right.
And then they taxing the rich. That's gonna make it go up again. I mean, you quadrupling the price with your decisions.
Well, not only that, man, it's a myriad of things. This stuff is so intricate, man, that it all works together. Okay, not only do they tax the rich more, which costs everything to go up, they give away billions of dollars. You don't think that's gonna cost something to go up? They import millions of people and take care of them. Do you not think that that's gonna cost? Come on, man, wake up, smell the sauce. All the stuff on stuff it causes. See, it's not just one individual thing. Not to mention they shut down all the oil leases and stop the pipeline going up to Canada. They cut all that off on day one. Everything these people do is costing us, me and you, everything that they do, and they not through. Just think about it. What you want, another 15, 20 million people come in? What you want, take care of another 15, 20 million?
Yeah, what you want to support another 2-3 wars?
Absolutely. I mean, come on, man. Where do it stop at? I don't see nobody getting rich but the military-industrial complex, big pharma, the Congress and senators. Okay, that money circulating already back around.
You don't know how that works? You want us to explain to you how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, so we sending money over there. We buying tanks for Ukraine. Let's say we buying tanks. Okay, we send what? We send $100 billion over there. Okay, they write the check over there for $85 billion. Okay, so what happened with the other 15 billion?
Yeah,
because the money just circulate back around and they break it down.
Yeah, because right now you do know that they can't track none of that money that they send.
No, they can't track.
They're not tracking none of that money. They fighting right now to try to track the money, but Biden them won't let them track the money, so they just sending open checks and open money.
Well, the math ain't mathing. If you make $400,000 a year and you're a politician, how is you affording a $16 million house?
Yeah.
How is your house $5 million and you only making $140,000 a year?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, this is common sense. This money is funneling back around. You're dealing with the biggest crooks there is.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to war, we both say it's crooks on both sides.
Yeah, it's warmongers on both sides. We got Lindsey Graham, who ain't nothing but a warmonger. Okay, we got a lot. Sean Hannity on Fox, a warmonger. See, it's a lot of people, but you got to know who these people is. That's where you need to be doing your homework at, on the people. You do your homework on the people. You look at all these people that warmongers want to go to war. All of them that sign up for war, cross them out your list.
Yeah, well, I want you to do something, Uncle Fred, because I see you still there. Tell me you was paying $8 for bacon when Trump was in there. Tell me that. That's what I want you to do. Yeah. Tell me how much you were paying for bacon 4 years ago, and keep it 100.
Yeah.
Because if you were paying $8, you ain't keeping it 100.
You sure ain't.
Because it ain't cost $800.
Absolutely.
Because this right here ain't cost no $4.
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't got no business. $3.19, $3.29, man. This ain't got no business. I mean, bro, this is $1.99 tops.
Hey, that's 2 sandwiches, man. That's all you gonna make. 2 sandwiches out of that, man. It's time to go back and get another bottle. Man, stop playing, man. You ain't gonna get much out of that. You know, man, we do this every week, man. We do it because of y'all, man. We really want to bring you some insight. You heard the clip. We just wanted to play that one clip to let you know that it's all in the family. Donald Trump ain't in the family. That's the problem. You got Barack and all these people, even the Bushes. You didn't know they was all kin people. They was all kin.
And you know what? I believe it too, because I seen somebody had posted. It was a picture of Obama, and they took the color out of it. Yeah. He looked just like George Bush.
Yeah.
When you take if you take his blackness off of him, they look like brothers.
They family, man. They all cousins. Joe Brown ain't told me a lie. If he was, they have him locked up. Joe Brown know what's going on.
He know the law too.
And he know the law. Absolutely, he know the law. I'm just saying, man, you know, we have to be more vigilant. I hate it, man. I hate people coming down telling me that, you know, everything is high, and they looking at all these people getting free stuff, and they ain't complained not one time about these people getting free stuff, and they know who getting it to them.
Proud to say you voting for Harris. Got signs all lined up in there. Bruh, it's a sign in every yard on my street.
Yeah, man.
Bruh, come on, man. Yeah. I should be mad. I should ride down the street and kick everybody's shit over.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Man. Yeah, you tripping. You over here barely can afford to pay your house notes and stuff, and you still putting them signs out, knowing you're going to be worse off later on.
And look how messed up the people is. And we were talking about this when we was talking about how black people being so racist towards white people. and don't even notice it.
Yeah.
Every day this week, people been knocking on my door from the Democratic Party. I ain't seen it. Ain't even safe for a Republican, a MAGA Republican, to go and try to convince somebody to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
You see how one-sided that is? That is,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very unfair election.
Exactly.
That's unfair.
Yeah.
That's unfair that the only people calling me is Democrats and the only people knocking on my door is Democrats.
Right.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Somebody can't wear this Trump shirt and this hat and walk around my neighborhood safely
Exactly.
without somebody cussing
Without
them
having
out.
your thing on.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better have that on.
And go be done shot somebody and you gonna be on the news. You the bad person. A
Exactly.
MAGA Republican shoot somebody after they knocked on their door.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, and honestly, this is what I hate to say this. I really do hate to say this. But you got a lot of black people that's scared to even represent Trump. Who did that, man? And where you get that from? And why is you so scared? You got black people won't even put a flag outside their house because they think that it might associate them with Trump. I'm just saying, man, come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up out here, man. You got black. What is you scared of? Somebody made you scared like that? I'm just saying, man. I'm telling you, black people. Oh, you for Trump, man? Man, come on, man. I can be for who I want to be. Who you for? You for some clowns, for real, for real.
I mean, look at the stuff they stand for. They don't.
Exactly.
They don't even want you believing in God.
Exactly.
The people don't want the pledge. They don't want God's name in the Pledge of Allegiance. They don't want none of this stuff.
Oh, I'm saying, who bewitched you, man? Who bewitched you?
They telling
who
you
tricked
that,
you?
they telling you that God only created more than two sexes.
Exactly.
You don't believe in God.
That.
You don't believe in God. That
Yeah.
right there tell you anybody that'll say Easter. Now, if you gonna make trans visibility a day out of any day out of the year, why Easter?
Yeah, don't make it on.
That's
Easter.
a mockery. That's blasphemy.
Yeah, you don't even supposed to have that nowhere near Easter.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you the sad part, bro. You don't have no Christian, and this got me out, man. I'm telling you, you got me out with most of these churches around here, and you don't have none of these pastors speaking up on this mess that's going on. They so worried about their 501c and that they scared to death to speak out against this foolishness that they got going on. Everybody's against Mark Robinson, who set up there and tell you the truth because you don't like what he's saying, because it hurts your feelings, because you know what he's saying is true. You want to drag him and dog him out. Start finding something that ain't true. I don't care if you don't like what the man said. The truth will stand anyway. It stands on its own. You don't have to make the truth stand up. It's going to be true anyway. It's just that when people don't like it. They don't like what I say a lot of times on here. A lot of women don't like what I say. When I say the woman is so responsible, if you want to have your body, your choice, you got to have it all the way through. Stop talking about it takes two people to make something because the other person is irrelevant. It's your body, your choice on the back end, but from the beginning, you don't want it to be your body, your choice. Oh, he helped me make that baby. Really? It was still your choice. He didn't have to make you make nothing. You still had the choice not to let him make you make it. How about that choice? See, you don't want to have it your body, your choice from the beginning. You want it on the end.
On the back end.
Yeah. See, but it was your body and your choice from the beginning because your body was the only one out of the two that could get pregnant. How about that? See, but you don't want to hear those hard truths when somebody lay it out to you. So when Mark Robinson tell you you should have kept your skirt down and he's telling the truth, you get mad at it. Yeah. See, that's a problem. That's a real big problem out here. That's how they got you tricked.
See, now if I said no, Art, you wrong for what you're saying. I'm not keeping it 100.
No, you ain't keeping it 100.
See, that's what's wrong with these people, man. When you don't keep it 100, you become a hypocrite.
Absolutely.
You know good and well that it's your body, your choice on the front end and the back.
Absolutely.
Not just on the back end, on the front end.
On the front end too. So, but you know what makes a real woman? A real woman can stand up and say, you know what? That's all on me. I didn't have to lay down with this man. I didn't have to get my body pregnant since it's my choice. That's a real woman. Why don't we have some real women out here stand up and stop walking around with abortion signs when you're not even pregnant yet? Better yet, you don't even have to get pregnant. How about that? Yeah. But you want to blame it on everybody else. You want to blame it on Trump.
And this man keeps saying to pass it to the states. They keep talking about Trump for abortion, and Trump, for the life of him, keeps saying, I'm calling for the states for both, what do you say, Roe versus
Roe versus Wade. Yeah.
to be handed down to each
To the
individual
states.
state.
And the states got it now.
He want each individual state to
Y'all
decide.
vote on y'all
and you
stuff.
vote on your own stuff.
That's what you call a democracy, okay? That's what
the
you
way
call
it's supposed
a
to be
democracy.
done.
That's what a democracy is, where people get to vote. I'm just saying, man. Y'all you sit around here and blame stuff on everybody else. Man, go ahead and take responsibility. You know what? Somebody asked me the other day, well, Matt, if two people get together and have a baby or not have a baby, why is everybody else worried about these other people? What is it their business to worry about whether they get an abortion or not? Why should anybody else care about it? Well, see, it's deeper than that. You got one side saying, well, you're killing a child. Okay, you're killing a human being. Well, which makes a lot of sense since you do already have laws. If you go out here and shoot a woman that's pregnant, you got two bodies. Okay, you got two bodies. So you just killed a baby. But then if a woman goes out here and kill that same baby, it's okay. You don't even have a body.
Yeah, preach. Or woman start shouting.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a body. It's still a body. Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. Yeah. So get rid of all this trash that they talking down here, man, about all this abortion stuff and go ahead and keep it 100. You know what it's really about? I told them it's really about accountability and responsibility. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what women don't want. They don't want to be held accountable and they don't want to be responsible. That's what it's about.
Hey, I feel like Smokey when Craig beat up Debo. That's my dog. Hey, that's my dog.
I'm just telling you, man. Stop it, man. Stop playing. Stop letting these people play you over this abortion stuff, man. Take responsibility.
You gotta take responsibility.
Yeah, and accountability for what you do. It's your body on the front end just like the back end. You want to holler it on the back end, and it takes two people to make a baby. You want to holler that on the front end.
Yeah. And we gonna keep it all the way 100 about this too. That incest and all that stuff. That stuff is on a very limited basis.
Exactly.
That rape and incest, it ain't. Yeah. Look here, if you got 10 million abortions, you might got 2,000 rapes or incest.
Right.
Ain't no whole bunch of people running down there like just being irresponsible.
And matter of fact,
the ones running down there every day is the ones being irresponsible.
Exactly. That's the one. That's the ones that's been irresponsible and don't want to be held accountable.
Yep. So I don't want to hear nothing about no incest and no rape because that's on a very, 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 very small scale.
Yeah. And instead of marching for not having an abortion, why don't you get out there and have young women march and teach them how to not get pregnant? You would save more money. Okay. Yeah. It wouldn't cost as much. And you wouldn't have this insanity going on that they got going on back and forth out here right now. I know a lot of women don't like me for saying that, man, but I'm just telling the truth. I like to keep it 100, you know? Yeah. And they don't like that because it gives them some responsibility and accountability to do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They keep it 100.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are
God's babies.
Yeah, they're God's babies. I mean, everybody say that. You can't go out there and kill a pregnant woman and not get 2 homicide charges. I bet you that in a baby. I bet you'll get 2 homicide charges. But she can take that same baby, go out there and have an abortion and walk around free as a bird. Man, don't play with me over this stuff, man, with no charges. Yeah. So, I mean, come on, man. Keep it 100. That's all I say. Keep it 100, man.
Well, you already know how to go. Me and Art, we're going to continue to bring you more hot topics just like this one. Between what I say, what Art say, what's in the comments, what the callers say, the truth is in there somewhere.
Absolutely,
We're just going to come on here. We're going to keep coming back.
Yeah.
You know, we love everybody.
Yeah.
You know, but the main thing is we just got to start keeping it 100.
That's it, man.
We got to keep it 100.
You know, instead of tell the truth, we should have said keep it 100. That should be the name of the show because that's what we want you to do.
I mean, you got to keep it 100, man. Because if you don't keep it 100, I can't deal with nobody that don't keep it 100.
Absolutely.
That don't make no sense.
Absolutely. Because you fake, you phony if you ain't keeping it 100.
Man, I wear red every day, but I'm keep talking about I don't like red. You do the same stuff, man. Yeah. You on there you about to go vote for somebody. You arguing with somebody about not voting for Donald Trump because he a felon, and you got 2.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta understand. Stop playing with us. Hey, you tell them kids. Tell them kids.
Yeah, stop playing with us, man. I'm telling you, we on this thing, man, and we love all of y'all. For real, we love y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody, even the people that we don't agree with.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What's
What's
going
going on? Yeah. Yeah, we love all y'all, man. You know, so just keep coming back every week. I know y'all do. We thank the faithful followers that we got, man, that come on every week just to hear what we got to say. But it's one thing for certain.
There's two things for sure.
We gonna tell the truth.
Because it's time.
And the truth hurts.
It's time to tell the truth, baby.
We see you next week.
See you next week.
Peace.